Hey guys, and welcome back to Pokemon Ultra Sun. A bridge, usually used to cross chasms.
Great intro. All right, thank you. I was expecting something a little bit more in-depth, maybe a bridge over the River Kwai reference, but nope, this motherfucker says, this is a bridge, let's use it. Great, awesome intro, Tom.
More like bridge over the Pokemon Y.
Wow, I hate you so much, it's unreal.
Wow, yeah, like I said, just gotta start pass, I suppose. And, I kind of agree with, like, what one of the dudes in the comments was saying. Like, Lily's drive is, a lot more different. I don't think as satisfying in Ultra Sun, honestly.
Hey, I agree, definitely. I was about to bring that up myself in that there's really no reason for her to go into this kind of state because she hasn't really gone through a character arc in this game. In the original, it was becoming her own person, learning to get out under the shadow of her mother, learning how to, be brave and shit like that. Here, it's just, it doesn't really fit. So now it's just really reusing assets without any cohesion, and I will definitely complain about that more at length when we get near the end of this playthrough. But other than that, yeah, it's really not satisfying.
Still, we should applaud her for being able to cross a bridge with no safety rails on it. Like, you ain't getting me across that thing, I'll tell you what.
Even I'm still a little kind of paranoid about bridges. I used to have recurring dreams about suspension bridges breaking underneath me, and I'm always still a little tense when I go over one, but that's just kind of a kid fear I still have.
I should say the truth, but a comforting lie will have to suffice.
I don't want to know where that was going. Let's just continue.
Well, don't use potions in this area, kids. Lily will just heal you. Right after you've healed yourself. It's like Donald in Kingdom Hearts all over again. Pretty
much. Just set her to cure when I demand it, and it'll work out fine.
Alright. I guess she's gonna chill here, and we're gonna continue. Lots more trainers to face before we reach the totem Pokemon of this area.
Aren't you gonna cast more dark magic, Tom?
No. Because Rotom is sad and exhausted.
I don't give a fuck. He's been throwing around dark magic spells everywhere, and now he wants a fucking break. I don't give a shit. Get to it.
Yes, I want to be nestled in the bosomy biceps of Machamp.
So then the Machamp just looks down at you. Do you like gladiators, Tom?
Johnny, do you play baseball? This is a weird part so far. I don't know what's... Usually this happens in part 1, but whatever. We don't do retakes for the most part now. I guess we'll just have to roll with it. At this point, it seemed like they realised they hadn't put in enough environmental puzzles. And at the time I was fine with it because it was a lot more streamlined, but it kind of starts to stick out like a sore thumb now, I gotta be honest.
Yeah, I don't really think we'd be missing much if they got rid of the Machamp push ability in this game. Just kind of stick with the other ones, and we'd be fine, really.
Professor Birch name drop.
Yes, I mentioned that previous generation that you loved so much. That was 3, right? I don't remember. I didn't love it that much.
I will now use my fingers as a means of counting off the Pokemon professors. Oak, Elm, Birch, Rowan, Juniper again,
concerned here.
Sycamore, and Kukui.
There we go, alright. I think we've already ranked the professors.
Yes.
So I won't do that again. Instead, here is Magnezone, who is still incredibly underappreciated. And I'll be honest with you, the main reason I like Magnezone is his rad voice, alright? That's like the Regigigas thing. I didn't like Regigigas that much, but then he had the boss-ass metal robot voice, and I'm sold, personally.
Yeah. His design grew on me a lot as well. At first I wasn't kind of digging the UFO thing, but I don't even know how the Magnemite line functions, like what its innards are like, but it just looks kind of cool.
Yeah, that's grown on me a little bit too for that. I mean, I have Steel Pokemon I like more, but this seems like a natural kind of hideous deformity evolution it's gone, because first it was 1, then it was 3, then it's becoming 1 again. I can't imagine a Form 4 as to what kind of disjointed fucking monster that would be, personally. I don't know.
Finally Cinder has won a battle!
I think he's won a battle previously, but I still like the idea that Cinder is just a useless piece of shit, and we keep making fun of him.
Ooh, foul play, nice, a hard-hitting Dark-type move, but I still don't have Flamethrower, and I'm stuck with fucking Fire Fang, when you can see my special attack is through the roof, and my regular attack is piss poor.
Foul play is just probably him lifting his leg and peeing on somebody. That's pretty dark, don't you think?
That is a dark type maneuver for you, yeah. I wonder how Bloops is doing, all alone, cold in the box.
I would imagine the box at least has central heating. Wait, didn't they establish now that, like, the Pokemon that go in the box, they go to the Pelago now instead? Didn't they do that last game?
Yeah, I think they retconned it, so,
you know, feel less bad about caging them.
Yeah, the existential dread one's saying and whatnot. Man, I'm just burning through hyper potions here. Although it is good that the game is, like, slowly ramping up in difficulty now. It's gonna spike once we reach the totem. I'm not even joking.
And to be fair, I don't even drink it for the healing. They have a lot of great flavors. Berry, grape, watermelon. It's just nuts, man. I'll just buy them by the caseload.
I thought you said you were off the Mountain Dew, Helldragon. Do we need an intervention?
We might. No, I'm still off it. Although, I will not deny the sweet-tasting nectar that is Mountain Dew Code Red. I also don't buy Diet Mountain Dew Code Red, because I will suck that shit down like candy, and that crap has chemicals in it, so, you know, I'm trying to back off of that, you know what I mean?
If I were a lesser friend, I would take that audio, put it out of context, and make something raunchy, but I won't, because I'm a nice guy.
Also, he's lazy.
Yeah, there's more the second one, really. I'm just a lazy, grumpy arsehole, really. I can be nice, I'm just a bad guy trying to be good at the end of the day.
Remember when Team Skull had relevance in this game?
Oh.
No, we don't? Okay, good.
No, I just got sad, and the existential dread that we were trying to ward off set in.
I think no matter where you go, you're gonna get a little tiny bit of existential dread. That's just, like, standard with life, really.
Stop dodging it! I'll get you this time. Stop lowering my speed. You already go first.
I'm gonna zap this motherfucking cannon whether you like it or not.
Ah, beautiful.
That's also a Big Bang attack, really. He's got a lot of Big Bang attacks, I notice.
Alright, what's up next? What you got for me? Oh, that's it. We're done.
Yeah, you know, when you're building a Pokemon team implies plural. You're gonna have to get at least 2 or more. That's how a team works. Well, it's less of a team, more of a duo if you have 2. The point is, do your fucking job.
I mean, the only admin in Team Skull is Plumeria, so is it Duo Skull and not Team Skull?
Well, I mean, you have to count all the other people, the lackeys. The lackeys are an important part of the team, I promise.
Oh, isn't this where we met Mina the first time, crossing that bridge?
Yeah, it was, and then now in this game, they finally decided to give her a fucking role, so there you go.
Alright, another punk battle. What have you got for me, blue-haired man?
I like this version of him, because, I mean, like, you think, did they really imply this guy kind of belongs with Team Skull, or is he just, like, a punk guy? I mean, he has very similar colors, but the design is different. He's not wearing the skulls, but he looks kind of similar.
Well, it's the same basic gelt for, like, the punk boy and girl, but I think they're just delinquents right now. It's only when... Jesus. I can't believe I'm going here, but no one knew who they were until they put on the mask.
Yeah, there we go. Had to get one of those in.
Oh, Jesus.
Well, when you think about it, what are really the job prospects over here in Alola? I mean, it's so steeped in tradition. Like, I'm not sure what you could do as, like, work besides Pokemon tradition stuff. I don't know.
Well, they seem to have a thriving tourism trade, much like the real Hawaii, I'd imagine, so, work in an office or something, I suppose?
Maybe. Do they even have offices here?
Wow. How backwards do you have to be to think that this lush landscape, with all this wondrous technology and Pokemons, didn't have, like, a fucking cubicle system?
Well, the last game didn't have a fucking fairy trail, and look where we are.
Very true, very true. Actually, no, the last... Hang on. You almost caught me out there. It was last generation that had a fairy gym.
Ah, there you go, see? THD knows his business, believe it or not.
Oh, okay. You could have gone with an actual offensive attack, but sure, taunt me, I guess.
Ah, Crawdon. The only Pokemon man enough to staple a Staryu to his face.
It's nice that some Pokemon are fans of Rystar. I appreciate it, though.
Yeah, apparently they're putting out, like, another Sega Genesis collection thing, but I think it's going to be, like, the PS3 one, but just slightly more to it. I mean, listen, guys, you can resell Rystar 1,000 fucking times, but that's not going to be Rystar 2. Here's the problem. We need more than one Rystar game.
Yeah. Man, this part is just going to be as facing trainers for the most part, I think, and it's already starting to show, I think. But you know there was a Rystar on Game Gear, right?
This is true, but it was still ultimately the first. I mean, it was mostly similar to the first game. It had a few additional, different elements, of course. It was different, but it wasn't a quote-unquote sequel. I want a quote-unquote sequel because if motherfucking Rocket Knight Adventures can get a sequel somehow, some way, years after it was relevant, then Rystar could certainly do that as well. I mean, fuck, Sega will shit out any other garbage anyway. Might as well do it with Rystar.
He doesn't have ground. He has rock and electric, but he falls to grass all the same. Ew.
That's lewd.
I'm glad you were the one saying this time and not me. Goodbye! Got those fucking yaoi eyebrows, get out of here.
Yaoi eyebrows? What?
You've heard of the yaoi hands, now get ready for yaoi eyebrows.
Oh, what fucking Pokemon manga have you been reading?
You don't want to know, my friend, you don't want to know. Alright, Vicky, it's time to do the business against one of the OG water types.
The OG water. I forgot to see what he was sending out. It's like a war turtle? Oh, Lapras. Okay, close enough. It's basically the same, right? They're turtles to some degree.
Your disrespect against the Orange Islands arc never ceases to amaze me and infuriate me.
Probably because I didn't really watch it. You have to remember, I only really was able to watch Pokemon reliably in the Johto era for that. So, even though I do have nostalgia for G1, in terms of the anime, not as nearly as much as with Johto.
Goodbye.
Why would you bring a Lapras to a canyon, now that I think about it?
That is a good question, like, not even as a joke.
Yeah, because, I mean, like, the motherfucker doesn't have legs. He's just, what is he gonna do?
Oh, I wish there were, like, Pixar-esque outtakes for the game, and this guy slowly made his way down, like, fucking Vast Pony Canyon sliding on the back of a Lapras.
No, you go out in, like, the desert, and a guy is on the back of a Lapras, and Lapras is swimming around in the sand. He's just like, hey, what's up?
Well, this ain't Skyward Sword, my friend. There's only one area that can turn sand into water, and it ain't in Pokemon. You ready for another veteran battle, Helldragon? You're not saying much in this part. You're disappointing me.
Well, there's not. It's just a lot of fighting for that. They're just like, you know, sometimes we gotta fill the air when they're constantly battling each other. I mean, we don't necessarily have to explain the mechanics every time, right? I mean, you guys are familiar with this, I hope.
I see. Passing the buck as you are wont to do.
Well, I'm really good at that. That way I don't have to do any real work.
There you go. Listen, Helldragon, there's a word for what Talonflame is good at. Do you happen to know what that word is?
This is a joke, isn't it? Let's see. Talonflame is good at... I think he's had some... I'm trying to see if this is a legitimate answer or is somebody about to make a shitty
It's competitive. He's good at competitive.
Yeah, there we go. That was the word I was about to say, because I could have sworn he had some good builds.
Oh,
and,
you gotta work with me here, mate. You gotta stop sandbagging me.
Well, he might be good as competitive, but he's going to be equally as good as dying to giant electric Big Bang attacks.
He's good at competitive, but doubly so as a Kentucky Fried Chicken.
You know, I have legit not had chicken in a long time, like fried chicken. That and pizza. Like, I've had a serious craving for it lately, and I really should get in on that.
I have frozen pizza like once every week or so, mate.
Well, man, you're just living the high life, aren't you?
Oh my god, yeah, Jesus. I probably should have worded that, like, so it was less braggy and more, I don't know, sentimental, I suppose.
Well, listen, it's not like I'm fucking poor and I can't buy frozen pizza. It's a dietary choice I make for that. But I do have to say, we got the pizza. I don't know if they have DiGiorno's over there in the UK for frozen pizzas. Let's compare notes on this. But like over here we have like DiGiorno's as a frozen pizza brand, and when you cook that, that's actually really good. Like I'm kind of surprised, like how the quality of it compared to other shitty like thin bread frozen pizzas and things like that. And this Waylord right here, I love this model. Because, I mean, first off, it's super small, and next, it's so static. It legit looks like a gigantic balloon.
It does, yeah.
Just a water toy, Waylord, not the actual one, because the actual one would just kill everybody.
He barely, like, has any emotion when fighting. He's always like, It's like you said, it's like a balloon losing helium. Oh, Glaceon. Nice.
Now, Glaceon is a Pokemon I actually like a lot.
Thank God. Inject some enthusiasm into your voice. I'm going to push you until the end of the part now.
This is like me normally. What, you want me to go, oh, it's Glaceon, wowzer.
It's Gilbert Gottfried here to talk about Pokemon.
No, that's Gilbert Gottfried's funny voice, and his normal voice is nowhere near like that, which still makes me sad.
Yeah. I can't get over the imagery of you learning that and just being so disappointed, like you lost a role model or something.
Yeah, he was my role model that proved that even people who sound like children can succeed. I guess not.
It's mildly chilly.
It is kind of mildly chilly down here, which is odd. Well, I mean, it's gotten warmer now, but it is March, so still trying to adjust down here.
The forecast for our next 3 days, wind, rain, and snow.
Wait, isn't that like every day of every month?
Pretty much in England, yeah.
But you guys are like super close to the North Pole, aren't you?
Helldragon.
Well, close-ish.
I'm going to need to direct you to the video in Bully, Scholarship Edition, where DSP puts Spain near to Ireland. Do we need to have a talk?
Okay, I can find fucking Spain. Come on.
It's the one that looks like a boot, right?
Yeah, pretty much. It's basically the same.
The Vic Viper, getting a good old cleanup.
Is it working? I don't even know if it's fading eventually.
There you go.
That is a happy space airship.
I'd like to own it, but if that thing came up to me in the wild, I'd be gone. Like, I'd be that thing, like, you know when they're recording the, what the fuck is his name? Atomic Man or Nuclear Man? Radioactive Man in The Simpsons. And they're filming inside The Simpsons house. And they talk about the food truck and Homer just disappears and it's like a cloud outline of him. That'd be me. Just such a funny bit of imagery. Alright, last guy before the trial, and we can end the shit show of a part.
Yeah, I know.
If it weren't for, like, YouTube's algorithms and flagging stuff, I would actually call it shit show of a part.
Don't worry, we can just make 100 of these videos and we'll still get ad money anyway. That's how it works, right?
No.
Whoa! He took that a little harsh.
You are wrong, my friend. You are wrong. Yes, I'm bitter. Noctowl is fucking huge. He could probably swallow that man whole.
My god, he is. I mean, I know Octal is smaller, because we've seen it in the anime. We've seen its relative space. But this Noctowl, man, and for some reason, I have been seeing a ton of commercials recently about owls advertising products. I don't know why, but it shows up so often. Like, one of them is an owl in glasses advertising some allergy medicine, which I'm pretty sure if you stop taking it, that owl is what you see when you're done. And then there's another one where it's Norm Macdonald, he's an owl, he's got glasses on, and he's selling eyeglasses at Eyeglass Center or whatever. And I'm like, why are there so many owls on TV now? I don't get it.
I don't know, owls are cute. They're probably my favourite type of bird, honestly, and I guess it makes people want to buy stuff.
And then there are the fucking, like, over here we also have, like, Captain D's. Like, Captain D's used to be, it's a fish joint, alright? You eat seafood there, it's a restaurant. And for many years it just kind of existed there on the edge of my perception. But nowadays they're getting fucking CGI Pixar DreamWorks commercials with seagulls in them. And they're, like, talking the fuck up out of Captain D's. I'm like, Captain D's, it's always been some of the most bottom barrel fucking fish you can get. Alright? You don't need to convince me that it's a masterful piece of work. Yeah, you sure fried that cod real well.
Oh, Flygon. You're always a bit of a tricky Pokemon to take down, because I forget what typing you are.
Yeah, it's like dragon, isn't it?
It's ground and dragon, I believe.
Yeah, and you look at that, I'm like, that looks like a fucking bug. I mean, it's the Kamen Rider eyes, obviously. That's what always throws me off.
I'm actually kind of shocked that the only water-type move I have on Slowmo is the one I think he's had since the start of the game. Like, let me look up Slowbro's move pool. I need that Hydro Pump something first.
Yeah, doesn't he, like, learn water? Well, he's got water pulse, that's fine, but I could have sworn he learned water gun at one point.
Let's see. Oh my god, I don't think he learns any more water moves. Oh, Rain Dance, but that's about it.
Yeah, that's good.
Maybe I'll need to search for Surf and teach him that. That's pretty good. Alright, let's bring this part to a close. Helldragon, you gotta help, man. You gotta help.
I'm working on it, man, but Gengar is unjokeable. I've tried. He doesn't like that.
Do not joke with him. He will eat you, or your dreams, or both.
No, he's just gonna eat my fucking food and not get a job!
Wow. Is there something you're not telling me here?
Yeah, let me tell you, when you live with a Gengar for a while, you just get... Life gets real interesting at the apartment afterwards.
You tell him to get a job and he does that laughing animation you see Gengar make from time to time.
And then he fades off and then he takes your money. You open up your wallet, $20 is gone again. Fuck!
There we go, all done. I have never been more happy for a part to come to an end.
I think he's got one more Pokemon, actually.
Fuck! Oh, we have to record in batches, Tom, it's fine. You're not Game Grumps if a part is less than stellar sometimes.
Oh, the real life's starting to seep in, although I totally understand.
Did you know Aaron, is probably quitting Majora's Mask because he literally can't play it?
I don't know. I mean, I've never really approached Majora's Mask because it always seems like that type of game I would be kind of not a fan of because it's always the time limit. You always have to redo it over and over. I think that would personally bug me after a while myself. I don't know.
But he was also not very good at Ocarina of Time, is the thing.
That's true for that. Although, I'll be honest with you, I never beat Ocarina of Time either. I mean, I got to, eventually I got through the fucking bongo dungeon or whatever the fuck it was. And then we had to find the people in the, what the fuck are their names? The Garuda Temple. Gerudo. That kind of deal. And if you, I can't just quit and leave. I have to, do it all in one sitting, and I keep fucking up, and I'm like, man, I ain't got the time for this. I'm fucking lazy, so I just stopped.
Oh, you know what's gonna happen next, don't you?
What's gonna happen next? Yep, Lily's gonna heal us, isn't she?
Yes, she is. I completely forgot about it.
Oh well, at least again you enjoy all those great Hyper Potion flavors like blueberry, and they're putting in fizzy pop, and soda's coming next. It's awesome.
You saw me confidently put Char in the first slot so as to take on the upcoming dragon and fighting Pokemon, but I don't think it's going to go as smoothly as it did in Sun.
Oh boy, I'm waiting for it.
Lily, you could have just walked with us. You didn't have to marathon like the canyon at all.
Well, we did clear out all the dangers ahead of time for her. And here in the distance in the past, you can hear Tom going, "Fuck!"
Oh, I'm so sorry at the time, you got no idea. But the worst is yet to come, folks, so we'll see you tomorrow for another part of Pokemon Ultra Sun, where we'll pick things up commentary and gameplay-wise, don't you worry. Yeah, I'm frustrated too. Goodbye.